What up? What's it about? How's it going?
Hey.
Hey, whoa. What up?
Nothing. I wanted to comment more on your drink, dude. So it's
Why?
called rehab.
Why?
Why is it called rehab?
I'm assuming because this is the only thing that they let you drink in rehab. I don't know. It's supposed to, dude. Look what it says on the side of it.
Is it sponsored by fucking Jelly Roll?
Dude, on the side of it, it says it's got extra caffeine in it than the regular one, which is crazy. But then it's got a bunch of things that it says on the side, like it says restores wakefulness, and it says restores focus, and it says it gives you energy. But they all have asterisks beside it, like it's like you found out that they were doing steroids, and so their home runs don't
gives you
count.
energy. Unless you have ADD, then it might make you tired.
Yes, that's exactly what it does.
Shit.
Why does that happen? Why is that a thing? How come if you have ADD, then you drink a coffee and you're sleepy? Why does that happen?
It happens to me sometimes. I'll be like, oh my God. I'll be like halfway through coffee and I'll be like, dude, I gotta take a nap.
It's exactly what happens to me all the time. Almost every time. You know what?
Then once I take the nap and then I finish that coffee, dude, I'm like on this level of multitasking ability that's just godlike sometimes, dude. Like if you put me in a kitchen cooking a meal, you'll see some real skill, dude. Where like I'll be done and the kitchen will be clean. Everything will just be like done.
That's post nap coffee. It goes
coffee
nap coffee.
Yep, coffee nap coffee.
You're doing the nap sandwich with coffee bread.
Listen, it's just like a nice Sunday. Maybe I do a coffee nap coffee, cook some, something nice for the family.
No, I don't know. I don't do that. But no, the thing that bothers me is it seems like you can just put anything on the side of the can if you just put an asterisk beside it and go like, yeah, but no, I'm kidding. Like maybe it might. It restores wakefulness. Air quote. That's what an asterisk means to me. It's like it helps you focus. Like, okay.
I mean, I don't know if you know this, dude, but you bring up things like focus, but you can actually charge for that.
What?
I just want to say, I mean, it's kind of like selling accountability. Maybe you want to sell.
Why are you keeping that?
What do you mean, dude? Just in case, I would just like to keep record of it. I mean, what you're talking about right now is essentially foundations, baby.
That's what they say.
Foundations.
It's the same as the side of the Monster can, where it's just
dude.
I don't
Taurine and interestral, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. It contains coconut water, I guess. It's good though. I need it though. I literally can't function. It's my only vice now. I need like an IV. Like everybody just gets like B12 shots. Like I just need. We could just condense a full monster down into just a single shot, like Ozempic, just like an EpiPen. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an EpiPen full of caffeine.
Doing cocaine, right? Maybe you'd be a great coke guy. What do you think you'd be like if you were a coke guy? You ever done coke?
Not exactly, but I used to have a borderline crippling Adderall addiction.
Ryan, you're supposed to say, no, I'm a Pepsi guy.
I'm not anymore though, so I didn't get
the whole thing.
Yeah, no, I used to.
I guess what is that like? Also, before we get back to you being a coke guy, because I want to get into that.
Was it like off the Pepsi?
What's it like being off the Pepsi? Like, are you off the team now? Like, if somebody brings up a debate, Pepsi or Coca-Cola, are you still gonna? Of course, you're gonna chime in.
Of course,
dude, it's a debate. People are arguing about something. You're gonna chime in without any actual like fucking dog in the fight. You're just gonna chime in
and I'm gonna dig my heels into the ground, and I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna
be like, why are you doing this? You're gonna be like, it's just for sport. Like, you're a fucking maniac.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you that your opinions are wrong. And I'm going to tell you that mine are right, and there's no point of even arguing about this. Your information is stupid. But no, Pepsi is still the best. But I feel like if I went back, it would probably give me a headache. But I was on like 6 Pepsis a day for a while. That was like on average. I was getting like a couple of cases a week.
Dude, that's a pack a day, dude.
No, you get a 12 pack,
Day, dude?
and I'd be getting
Oh,
24
okay.
packs.
So
I'd
is
be,
it dude, you're on half a pack a day of
yeah, I
Pepsi?
was on half a pack a day of Pepsis.
What's worse, half a pack a day of Pepsis or half a pack a day of cigarettes, dude? I think
I think it's still cigarettes.
it's still cigarettes.
It's
We've looked
still-
this up before, and it kind of all roads lead to it's still cigarettes.
No, you tried to argue that like drinking like 2 liters of beer a day was better than drinking 2 liters of Pepsi. No, it's not. But yeah, no, it's like I just swapped it for Monsters, but I've limited. It says on the back of the can only 1 Monster a day. I only do 1 Monster a day, but consistently
It
1
says that on the
Monster a day.
can?
Yeah, it does. It says do not exceed. Yeah, yeah. Do not drink more than 1 serving a day. Not recommended for under 14-year-olds or pregnant or breastfeeding women. Yeah.
The cans are real different here, Ryan.
Why? They're just like you should
Don't say anything like that. I'm telling you right now.
They shut up. It definitely
when you-
does.
Don't you guys have like when you buy cigarettes, you gotta like look at like a picture of some shit on there?
Yeah, there's like,
We don't have any, dude. I'm telling you, man. Literally, this is what it is here in America. We don't give a fuck, dude.
yeah, that's the freedom.
Y'all, you're always like, yeah, it's the freedom, dude.
Mhm.
It's the freedom to also poison your citizens and
Damn.
not, and then benefit monetarily off of poisoning people that can't afford your Whole Foods fucking horseshit.
Damn right. It's freedom.
That's why I'm moving to Canada and Ryan's moving to America, and we can finally all be happy.
Yes.
We can live here with all these free retards that are free to be dumb as fuck.
Damn right.
And I'll go to Canada where everybody just says, "Hey, bud," and just shut the fuck up. And I don't really care.
No, you're missing it. There's either hey bud or hey buddy. Those are the 2 that you get. It's gonna be one or the other.
Dude, buddy. I mean, they already took your word too.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's,
What came first, the bud or the body?
mm,
It's the real question, dude.
well, I think it was the bud, but yeah, I'm fine with that. You want to trade passports any day of the week? I will do that for you. I will move down. That's the dream. Canadian dream is to get so good at what you do at that you can move to Canada or to move to America and get out of Canada. That's what every company has ever done since the beginning of time. You know, have you ever heard of the company Canada Goose? Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah,
it's
called being a company because they want to just keep making more and more and more fucking to meet their next fucking month's bottom line, or else if we don't do that, the investors are gonna think this, and it's all just a bunch of horseshit, dude. It's a big swizzle. Fuck all those guys. Fuck those companies. Fucking, if you can't be a company in Canada and make it, then maybe you ain't Canadian enough, dude.
Damn
Maybe
right.
you need to think about how fucking Canadian you actually are, bro.
Duh.
Because I bet you if I came up to Canada, I could make a business happen up there and fucking
No.
make some shit work. So I'm sure a fucking, what do you call it, red-blooded Canadian, bud, would
No.
fucking
Come on down. Come
be
on
able to
down.
do that.
Because I don't know if you've heard of a little Canadian company called Tim Hortons. They tried to do that. They did it for a while, and then they immediately sold out to Burger King at the first moments, and now they're owned by a conglomerate in New York.
Because they were never Canadian enough to begin with, man. That's the thing. You just found out real late.
They were.
Maybe they didn't even know that they weren't that Canadian. You know what I mean? They were like, the amount of money eventually hit them. They were like, for this amount of money, I'm not Canadian anymore. And I think there's plenty of people that would take an amount of money to defect their country.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
think?
like $6 American dollars. Like
Dude,
if you're paying me in USD, I'll do whatever the fuck you want. Just stop paying me in Canadian dollars. I don't want any more loonies and toonies. When you're throwing a $2 coin at me, it pisses me the fuck off.
I think you can get for $10 million just about anyone to defect their country anywhere in the entire world.
We're talking USD, right?
10 million. Listen, you got to fuck off. Never come back here. You're not allowed back.
But you get to choose wherever you go. Like you can just go wherever.
Yeah.
Any other place than the place that you're currently living? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but you just got to leave. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like, I think for 10 mil, for 100 mil, there's a 100% chance. Well, you know, somebody's not going to do it, but most people are going to fucking be taking that money and defecting whatever the country is saying, fuck it, I'll never go back there ever again.
Yeah.
And then you find out who's really American, you know?
Oh, the true
Oh, I would love to
patriots.
see that.
Say,
The true patriots.
they say
yeah, all
no.
these poor dumb fucks. Yeah, they're probably, I like my trailer.
No.
It's cool now. Look at Forgiato blow. He looks like he lives in a trailer, even though he has his daddy's fucking rich money.
Yeah, no, I think everybody's taking that because you'll just move to the closest thing to that. Because if you were in America and you had to defect, you would just go to Canada, and with like $10 million USD, that's like $400 million Canadian. You're the richest man in Canada at that point.
Dude, with that much money in Canada, you're literally part of the problem in Canada now. Now you're
Yeah,
the Canada bourgeoisie.
yeah. Now you have to live in Quebec. That's the worst part. But, oh,
Dude, if I had to go to Canada, I might want to live in Quebec, dude.
that's insane. You don't
Why?
because
Is that where the most Indian people are? I know y'all all fucking can't.
no, it's
fucking
actually where the
stand it.
least Indian people are, and it's still
That's
insufferable.
perfect. That's not what we're talking about. I want French fucking stank. I like that kind of stank.
No, it's the
I
worst.
like a French stank more than an Indian stank.
So they do this thing because they refuse to, like, all their signs are in French. They just refuse to do anything English. But for some reason, like in their customer service, because it's like a tourism place, there's a lot of English speaking people go there. When they say hello to you, they do this thing where they used to, back in the day when I used to go there, they used to go, bonjour, hi. That's how they'd greet you. So they'd give you both, and it's like a choose your own adventure thing where it's like you can try, go for it, but they're gonna immediately be patronizing if you try to like go like, oh bonjour, je m'appelle Ryan, and you try to hit it, and they go like, I speak English. That's what they'll hit you with, like very quickly, like one sentence in, they know you're fucking faking it. You're never able to pull it off. But
no, you got to be about it. You got to know.
Yeah, but so now I don't know what changed. They just hate the English tourism, so they want you to be Quebec. So they do this. They go like, bonjour, hi. It's like a noticeable tone change in the. They still do it, but it's like bonjour,
I respect
hi. And then
I want to go to the place in Canada where they're a little edgy, dude. I feel like if some shit pops off in Canada, Quebec's gonna beat all the rest of y'all's fucking friendly asses, dude. They're gonna be a bunch of fucking angry fucking Quebecois.
Yeah, so they don't make any money. That's the thing. They're like they're almost the poorest place in Canada. Like
even better.
It's crazy. So they don't make any money. So we do this thing because we're communist up here where like all the other imagine this. Imagine in America, like California makes the most amount of money out of any of the states. It's probably California or New York. They make the most amount of money. Now imagine if once a year they had to just give like $38 billion to Tennessee because they make no money. And you're like that's the way that Canada works. So like out west, Alberta is just making crazy amounts of money. They're just making the money for the entire country comes from there. And then once a year they go through the books and they go like, all right, so like all the ones out east, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, Quebec, they bled money all year. So we're gonna need you to send a couple $1 billion over to them so we can even it out a little bit. And just
wait, don't we already send a bunch of money to the federal government and then they do that shit anyway?
It's sort of like that.
Go fuck kids and stuff on islands.
That's the Fuck Kids on Island Fund. It's completely different. That's their own. Yeah, that's like a charity organization.
A whole other separate thing of Texas that's not state related that goes to my country.
Yeah, but
so I thought that's covering, everybody getting then accounted for, which you would hope that the country itself would then take care of all of its states equally, because any weak one is a weak part of the country. So you would want to make the entire country strong instead of just a couple of places and then everywhere else is shit.
Yeah, that's the way that America works. That's great. It's called pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you lazy prick. That's the legislation that they did. It said actually eat a dick, Arkansas. Nobody actually gives a fuck from you. Work harder.
Yeah, but they don't do that. The government doesn't actually spend the money on that. Instead, they just go to other countries and start wars for no real reason, and then kind of like lose the whole first part.
Yeah, no, it is for a reason. The Browns were getting uppity in the Middle East, and we needed to tone it down with bombs.
This is the real. What do you call it? Cycle of history here. This is a vicious cycle we're in.
Exactly.
We keep doing the same. It's a vicious cycle or vicious circle. It's one of those two things. I'm aware that I didn't know if I was wrong. I'm aware I didn't know it. If I was right, then just kind of disregard what I just said.
No, it's we're every day we march closer to 1984, the book, and it's frightening. It's like you read that book once and you're just like, this all sucks. I don't know what we're doing. It's like we've read. It's actually not even a book anymore. It's just like a script of what we're gonna do. That's just how it works.
Y'all got the cameras yet up there?
No, we haven't got the flock cameras yet.
No. Two. That's the scary stuff. Buddy.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that.
Cyberpunk dystopia.
But England's had it for years. China's had it forever. It's like
great, dude. It's just so against American values of freedom that it's pretty ironic, dude.
It is.
To see them out
it is weird.
And then the same people, and there's people voting for that shit to have a "Don't Tread on Me" flag on their lawn, dude. It's wild. Dude,
I don't understand.
People who just have no idea what's going on with their own life to realize that, like, hey, man, there's other people that are just gonna give me some money.
What the?
This guy's gonna fucking take my money and go fuck people. I mean, even if you were thinking about it on the dumbest level, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
whatever. We're having a good time down here.
Yeah,
you got guns.
You got guns. You can shoot at the flock cameras. Just play flock hunter, and just
you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful how much guns you expose your kid to, because you don't want to get any ideas down here. It's 2026, dude.
What does that mean? Ideas about what?
They have to do drills for active shooters.
Yeah, we did that. We called them Code Reds. We don't even have guns. Makes no sense.
Dude, even when Columbine happened, my school never developed it. They were like,
what?
That'll never happen. That's crazy.
Dude, we heard about it down near you, and we're like, okay, well, we got to start doing that. Yeah, we
never did that. Really?
Really? We did them constantly.
And that should happen when I was in middle school.
Really? We did them so often that it was like became a joke. No, if there was an actual active shooter, the amount that we did the active school shooter drills, we would never believe that it's real. Like we did it like it was like probably like somewhere between 6 and 10 times a year. And
really?
Yes. And we would do them and it would just become like whisper joke time. Like we'd all just be like, oh my God, like it's so crazy. There's probably like a guy. And you know what they would do? It's insane. Dude, it is actually insane. I'm having like a flashback of what they would do. Not only would a thing come up over the PA system, they would go, code red, lock down your classrooms. And they had these little pulley things that you would close the windows, like on the doors. You know, all the doors had little glass windows on them. They had a little like curtain and you'd pull them down. And then the teacher was supposed to take a chair and put it underneath the door handle. So even if they busted the lock, they couldn't get in. They had to wedge a fucking chair under there. And we all had to sit against the hardest brick wall, just in case somebody was shooting through the walls. There was a whole thing. And then
heavy rounds.
Yeah, in case they had armor-piercing rounds, the cop killers, in case they had one of those. But then, that's not even the craziest part. A fucking principal or a police officer sometimes would come around to the classroom and jiggle the door handle aggressively and try and get in and like bang on the door, like scare the shit out of you. Go like, and everyone would go, and we would all like freak. Yeah, we would like genuinely pretend to freak it. Like, would not pretend, we would like freak out.
You?
Yes, they would jump scare us. I don't know. And like we were never quiet about it. We were always like, oh God, he's at the door. And like I'm such a gullible little bitch that almost every time, probably like 70% of the time, I'm like, no, but this one's real. I can tell it's a little different this time. This one's a real one. That's a real school shooter. And we did have it one time in my college. One time where it actually happened. Out of all the years of going to school, yeah, in college, and they didn't do anything. We didn't have any code red drills in college. We had to continue. It ended up being a bomb threat. So I think somebody just called in a bomb, and I was in the middle of exams, and I was taking my exams, and we were doing it, and then all of a sudden, like an alarm starts going off, and the teacher just ignores it and just tells us to keep doing our test. So we just keep doing our test. And then we have these big giant windows in the classroom that we're in, and we're on the main floor. And we just see like the SWAT team just start dumping over the lawn of the front lawn of like guns, M4s, just like Kevlar vests, just running over, it's giving call signs to each other. And they fucking start running. And they're like, all right, settle down, just continue doing. We're testing. We're like, yeah, we're totally focused on the test while fucking World War III is happening on the front lawn. And they all go around. It's crazy. And we see, I remember so clearly, one of the guys from our class, because when you were done the exam, you just got to leave. Like you didn't have to sit there and for the whole class. You finished the exam and you left. He left like right at the moment that this happened. Like he closed the door and then the alarm started going off. So he was already outside of the classroom and didn't have to like lock down. And when I just see him like bumbling across the lawn with the SWAT, like the SWAT team's just ignoring him. He's just walking. You see him leave the classroom and just walk across the lawn going like, am I supposed to be here? Like Mr. Magooing his way through a battlefield. And they didn't say anything and you just see him walk off into the distance.
That's hilarious.
It's insane. And then it ended up just being nothing.
Dude, that's nuts.
It's
bro.
fucking crazy. Yeah.
No, I never experienced anything at all remotely close to that. I mean, we had tornado drills, we had fire drills. We almost always went outside and lined up to be like a firing squad victim. Like we all just lined up out there for a shooter.
Yeah, don't you think a guy would do that? If you were gonna be a school shooter and you wanted to do the most, I'm not trying to give anybody ideas. Pull the fire alarm and then they all just group up right there. They'll go to one spot.
Yeah, it's kind of cheap though. It's like cheating in a game. You know?
Yeah, that is.
Ruin the fun of it. But yeah, dude. I mean, when Columbine happened, I remember being scared as fuck of this like back parking lot we had that was like adjacent to the woods, and you could just sit in the woods and hide somewhere and totally pick people off if you wanted to. And I remember not, of course, I was like going to be parking there the next year or something like that. I was fucking freaked out about it, but
yeah,
I thought. What year was Columbine again, dude?
2005-ish, 4.
Five.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see.
I feel like I was in high school, but
wait, no, it was way earlier. It's 99.
Wait, 99. So yeah, I was in middle school.
Yeah, it was crazy.
6. They were shooting that shit up, dude. You remember it later because there was some other shootings or something.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Anyway, dude, nobody ever gave a fuck about us, and we, I guess, all could have died. That's crazy that they had those there. I thought that it was wild that my kid has them now, but
no,
you're talking about you were doing that fucking 20 years, God knows how many years ago, dude.
Yeah.
You old fuck.
Yeah, literally 20 years ago, maybe more. It's more than that. God damn, I'm so old. But there was this time that, so when I was in school, you don't have portables. You don't even know what that is, right?
Yeah, I know what a portable is for
Okay.
sure. Trust me. They suck.
They suck, right? Okay, so like a portable is like a little trailer that they
You were
drag.
always like, fuck.
Yeah,
when you
so
knew
when
you
you
got
got
the
the
portable class, you were like, the first day you're rolling up to every class, and then it's always like your fifth or it's like astronomy or some stupid fucking class. They know, they're like, put that shit in the fucking portable, dude.
Yeah.
And then you go in there, and sure enough, the air conditioning's whack.
Yeah, or it doesn't have it at all.
Everything's all wood grained.
Mm-hmm. It's just an old trailer that they dragged into the parking lot of a school. And then
It's like a government work facility inside this bitch.
And can you imagine doing that in the winter in Canada? It's like, okay, so like get bundled up to go to class. You just had to put your fucking snow pants on to go to class. You're like trudging through the snow to go out to a fucking portable. But we had this thing. So like we had this thing that like in my elementary school when I was like really young, we had this like little brick building that had 2 classrooms in it that was like a mile away from the actual school for whatever reason. I think it was like the original school in like the 1900s, like early 1900s, that it was like originally it was just like a couple classrooms. And then they built a full-blown school in the back of it, but it was so far away. And then if you had a class down there, it fucking sucked. You were just detached from the entire school. Sometimes like the PA system didn't work because it was so far away. Like it wasn't like connected to the actual school. And so like somebody had to like call the classroom to let you know things that were going on in the actual school. And that's how we found out about 9/11. I was in that classroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It was like the phone rang. It was like my big fat teacher was just like, hey, FYI.
Y'all do on 9/11. We all just like, that's crazy.
It did pretty much the same thing as like the bomb thing happening. Like they called us and said, hey, 9/11's happening.
If y'all's shit got hit with a plane, my school would not have gotten a memo about that shit. They'd have been like, do not tell these kids anything about Canada's tragedy.
No. Yeah, no. If the CN Tower went down, nobody would hear about it.
It's weird that they stopped you guys. By the way.
Well,
But I guess you're pretty close in
yeah,
Ontario.
I was thinking like for the fact that people in fucking like Kalamazoo are worried about 9/11. You're like you're in the middle of Iowa and you're worried about 9/11. It's getting wheeled into your classroom so you can watch the towers fall. I'm like 4 hours away from the towers in Canada. I'm right there. I could go to
Back
it.
then we were all united. Do you know what's about to happen, dude? Oh no.
9/11 too?
I'm just realizing now. Dude, 9/12's about to happen.
9/12? No, not 9/12. This
No,
year?
my friend told me he had a movie idea
You told me that.
about a friend Jeff. Yes, it was 9/12. That was the day that something really bad was going to happen, but because 9/11 happened, it prevented it somehow.
That's like you have to go back in time, so it's like you Back to the Future back to stop 9/11, but then you're told like then another guy comes back
And you
to
get
tell you
9/12, and then you're like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, 9/12 is so much worse." And then they're like, "Yeah, dude, you got to go back and do 9/11 yourself."
Yeah, now you have to be
This is
you're
the plot
Muhammad
where
Atta.
This is kind of diverting from his plot, but I do like where this plot is going.
It's even
Where
better.
now the whole point of the movie is you actually have to do 9/11.
Yeah, Sarah Connor
It's
comes
James
back.
Franco,
Yeah.
James Franco and Seth Rogen now have to do 9/11. Oh my god, this is gonna be a hit.
Yeah, okay, somebody get James Franco on the phone, pitch 9/12 to him.
9/12 to him, dude. Listen,
It's
gonna sound
way
crazy.
worse. It's so much worse than 9/12.
Go off on 9/12, dude.
And now you have to go back and actually do 9/11.
You have to beat up, and the guy who stops 9/11 is none other than fucking. Oh no, dude! I can't think of his name. Marky Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Yes, of course. Marky Mark.
Marky Wahlberg. Marky Wahlberg. Fucking Marky Mark. Fucking stops 9/11. Now you have to. If he's the final boss of the movie, you have to defeat him to crash the plane.
No, I can already picture the scene where they're standing in the airport bathroom deciding who has to shove the box cutter up their ass. And they're like, no, you do it. No, you do it. And it's like they're fighting over it because they know they have to get it on the plane somehow.
Yeah, dude, that would be dude, the hijinks of them getting on the plane to do it.
Yeah,
I mean, we're talking comedy gold for a good half hour,
it's good.
45-minute chunk of that movie, dude.
Yes.
All you need is a little bit of setup. The rest of it writes itself.
Yeah, it turns out Osama bin Laden is a really good guy. And he was trying to save the world.
Yes. At the last minute, somebody else comes in, like, you don't actually have to do 9/11. And they're like, what? And then
And then it crashes into the plane.
and this is the end of the movie.
That's the credits roll. It's
We're just sitting in the movie theater like, what the fuck?
directed by Michael Bay. Because there's so many, it's all explosions. It's like 45 minutes of explosions.
Yeah. It's by who's the guy who does all the shitty comedy movies?
I think we already named them. Seth Rogen and
Yeah.
James Franco.
No, he's not Adam Sandler, but he's like he only like directs them.
I don't know. Rob
That
Schneider.
guy's yes, Rob Schneider.
Is it actually?
No. It's like Judd.
Oh, Judd Apatow. Yeah.
Judd Apatow.
Yeah,
That's
Judd
what it is. Yeah,
Apatow.
Judd Apatow. Who is that guy? He's not funny,
I think he.
but he makes mildly funny movies.
Yeah. It's crazy when you actually go back and see when you like look up Judd Apatow movies. You're like, holy shit! Like he made like everything. I don't know how he did it. Like you think the Jews run
Shuffled a
Hollywood?
lot.
It's actually fucking Judd Apatow that runs Hollywood.
Hate to break it to you, dude, but
It's the Judds, it's not the Jews.
Judd Apatow looks like he might be Jewish.
Oh shit. He's really not beating the stereotype then.
It's really not.
I like that. Anyway, dude, I'm freaking out. I've been having panic attacks all week. It might be from the monsters. It's the weirdest feeling. I don't even know what's going on. Do you want to psychologically
Probably from the
Yeah.
rehab you're in.
Do you think it's from the rehab? It's from the monsters? I don't like it. I haven't had panic attacks
I
in
think it might
forever.
be the rehab.
It's
I was
like-
working with a guy who drank Redline. It was called Redline. Yeah, Redline energy drinks.
It seems,
And I was
Like,
like,
too
that
much.
seems really unhealthy, dude.
yeah, that seems like too much. It's Like I don't need to redline my energy. It's fine. I'll go in the yellow.
No, red line, dude. Red line your shit, bro. You mean like when you almost blow the engine?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's when the transmission is begging for you to shift. It's like you need to go into a higher gear, please. Yeah, I've never heard of redline. They probably don't sell that down here because it's frightening. Like there'd have to have too many warnings on the can.
Probably not.
Because there's so many warnings on here. They'd have to have a guy pissing blood and a guy that looks like he's got Marfan disease on the front of it.
It's one of the smaller ones too, like a smaller little bottle kind of thing. It's when you know it's in the more condensed it is. Yeah, the little bottles.
That's
Look
crazy.
at that, dude. Red line extreme.
Yeah, I don't want that. When it's in those little shot glasses, that's insane.
It's gonna kill you, dude.
Yeah, that's insane. And it says it contains 2 servings. It says it contains 2 servings. You mean you don't finish this?
They had to call it a dietary supplement.
That's
how crazy it is.
What the fuck?
That means you could sell anything here. Look, those ones on the in the middle there look like they go in like in a fucking paintball gun or something.
Yeah, these are CO2. Yeah. Do you guys got the triple berry CO2? I like that.
Yeah,
that's the good stuff. Crazy. Yeah. No, I don't know. So I have no idea what's been going on lately. It's like for like 3 days now, it's felt like something's just sitting on my chest. I don't know what the fuck the problem is. I might be dying. So like if I just don't show up one week, just know that I died of a heart attack or something. I'm very stressed out recently.
Sitting in your chest like a hag? You get hag ridden?
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. It's like I got this crazy pressure on my chest and it's freaking me the fuck out. I might go to the hospital.
Heartburn?
It's not heartburn. No, it feels like pressure, like I can't breathe properly.
Yeah, like do you have like an air bubble or something in there?
No.
That's like pushing on it?
No, it's not that. It's like I can only describe it as literally somebody like standing on my chest. And I haven't been able to breathe. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I feel like I'm dying. I got a lot of stressful things going on lately, and I think they're all culminating.
That's a retarded thing to say, like an hour into a podcast talking about I'm dying.
Yeah. I've been holding it together pretty well, is what you're saying. No, what you've been saying is I've been holding it together.
Yeah, but like, what do you play video games? Like,
yeah, dude. I need to relax. I'm so fucking high strung. There's so much shit going on. I got fucking business problems. I'm not a businessman. I just want everybody to understand that I'm running multiple businesses and I can't do it. I am not cut out for this shit. I am literally not a businessman. Making fucking decisions that cost people a ton of money put so much pressure on me. I could not be in the stock market. I can't be involved in crypto. I don't know how your president does it. Fucking investing in Trump coin has got to be tough.
He doesn't. He just like dookies his pants, and then people around him swizzle money through his fucking half-loaded corpse.
Are you telling me that all the money I put into Trump coin isn't going to pay off?
No, dude, it's not.
Fuck.
Did we celebrate Lindsey Graham dying last week? If not, let's go everybody pop a little, have a little drink. You want to have a drink?
I don't know. I try not to celebrate people dying.
Yeah, well, that's what it's like. Must be nice, dude.
I try not to.
Live in a place where you don't have people that are evil enough to celebrate their death.
Oh no,
all they do is
I'll point out how evil they are.
Let me just find a guy who just he just wants to go to war so bad, and he's such a closeted gay man that he wants to do machismo shit to make up for it. And we literally get like laws passed because this guy is like an insecure, like closeted gay man. It's wild.
Is he your governor? Or is that
not anymore?
No,
his sister's about to be now because of nepotism.
Is that how it works?
We love. Great. Oh, in America now we're doing nepotism, dude. We're like, dude, you know what's great? Fiefdoms and nepotism. Let's go back.
Wait, there's no way that's the ruling that if fucking the sitting senator dies, just like closest living relative.
No, she's just gonna get voted in.
Oh, because you'll see Graham on the ballot, and then everybody will just vote for it.
I only vote one way my whole life. I go in there, I don't even look at who's on there. I just know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go vote red, baby.
It's the heir to the governor. That's funny.
Yeah, it's the heir in the head, giving the heir to the governor.
That's funny.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah, so
I didn't know That's cool.
South Carolina, we do have the lowest fucking test scores regularly in the entire fucking country.
Oh, that's why you're the way you are.
That's why I was in gifted and talented.
And you're full blown retarded.
Yeah, I'm the smartest idiot, dude. I'm the guy that gets sent to the future in Idiocracy. I'm that level of smart.
Yeah, you're just like, you just glued all the macaroni to the cardboard, and they're like, holy shit, get this guy a degree.
They were like, yo, this guy, tell him to write a letter to the governor. One time I did that, and then they hung it on the wall, and I was like, I guess I can do that good.
Wait, you wrote a letter to Lindsey Graham?
He was a senator.
Yeah, I don't know. What'd you do to the governor?
The governor was. I don't know. I wrote some shit. They made me write some patriotic shit. They tried to brainwash my fucking brain into thinking that these guys weren't all fucking kids and fucking stealing money.
Yes. Well, I think like if you,
I don't know if you noticed, Ryan, but I've radicalized now, dude.
I really have. I don't know what the fuck happened over the last like, dude. I don't know how.
Oh, I can name a couple things, dude. The Epstein files came out, and they just won't talk about it.
No,
okay.
That's the thing.
Let's talk about Trump coin. Let's talk about the Trump phone. Let's talk about every
Trump
way
phone
they're
rules. Shut up.
Money out of this country and then taxing me anyway. Let's talk about fucking how everybody's fucking winning but me. Let's talk about that.
That's your problem. Everyone's winning but me is your answer.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And all these dumb fucks that are also not winning, just voting against their own interests. It's pissing me off, dude.
Dude, I've been friends with you for probably like, I don't know, 7 years, maybe more. And since the time that I've known you, you've told me that the world is ending and that it's all falling apart. And it's just every year, it still hasn't, but it seems to be sliding closer to it. But every year you'll go, this is the year. This is the year it falls. It was like 2020.
We're watching the trends, dude. You're watching the trends. I don't want to be right about that, Ryan. This is the difference between me and you. I don't want to be right about this. You would want to be right about it. You'd be like, just to be right, I would actually wish that the world descended into a cyberpunk chaos.
Well, I'm thinking that it'll all fix itself. I think it's all going to wash out and it's going to be fine.
Yeah, it's all going to fix itself. Our technocracy is just going to fucking fix itself, dude.
If we let Peter Thiel have all of our fucking healthcare information and credit scores, he's going to fix it. He puts it to...
Oh, yeah, you don't have to let him, Ryan. They're just going to do it.
Perfect. There you go. It's problem solved. I'm ready for the fucking Neuralink. I've given up. That's the thing. I'm ready.
If you want to get an ID in the country now, you actually have to give a blood sample.
Shut up.
Dude, it's not like literally, I'm telling you, somebody would pull up to the DMV with a massive jacked up truck that has a huge muffler on the back that rolls coal on people when he's mad.
Mm-hmm.
And he would walk into that DMV and he would prick his finger to give blood and give his DNA just to be able to get a real ID because it's just necessary for the security of this country.
I don't know what you all up in arms about. It's just like when I do my diabetes medication. They already have my information. Wilford Brimley took it from me.
All our information anyways now, right? Why not give in to fascist technocracy? Let's just do it. Come on, we've already given it all up anyway. Now it's like, dude, you can't just change your tune, dude. You're the rootin' tootin' freedom fighter.
You're the rootin' tootin'. You can't be rootin' tootin' technocracy.
It's not rootin' tootin'. This is not rootin' tootin' technocracy, dude.
You can't be doing that.
They're gonna take your guns. Your guns are getting took, dude. As soon as the time comes, they're just making you think that they like them. They don't like them, and they're gonna take them. And you're gonna say, "You want to use a gun? Welcome to the military."
Yeah. Yeah, you can have a gun.
We're going back to the Middle East, and you're like, "Why are we going to the Middle East?" And they're like, "Dude, it's just we call it the sandbox. It's a sandbox game."
You don't understand. One of the Browns has almost enriched uranium. We need to stop it. I don't care which one.
Played Civilization, and you're like, "Yeah, a little bit." And they're like, "Have you ever played Counter-Strike?" And you're like, "I guess back in the day." And they're like, "What if you combine those two into one game?" And it was real. We're kind of just out there vibing.
Just vibing, trying to build up civilization from the ground up. We're really trying to bring democracy to the Middle East. That's the whole thing. And we've been doing that for 40 years.
I was talking about, my girl was talking about her coworker was playing Civilization.
Yeah.
And he was talking about it or whatever. And she's like, yeah, you just go, you just like conquer other places till you like basically conquer the whole map. It's like the whole thing. And I was like, yeah. She's like, that is the whitest game I've ever heard about. And then I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, nice one, dude. Just pure colonialism. The game, dude, is pretty sick, dude. That is what the French and the British in particular love the most.
Yeah. You just make a place
And
better.
I was like, damn,
You-
dude. I was like, and then I was like, dude, I was like, I do, when I do play Civilization, it's like, I do just, there's other ways to win, but there's pretty much only one way that I play it, and that is wiping out every nation on the map and taking over the entire thing and forcing them all through raising their settlements or, what do you call it? Forcing them to assimilate. That's it.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, maybe she's right. I was like, maybe it is the whitest game ever, dude. It really does appeal.
It's you go to a place that sucks and you make it better through force. That's it. That's super simple with guns.
You're in a place, you see that it sucks to you.
Yes. No, I agree. It sucks.
If you shrink the concept of colonialism to like your neighbor's house, it's crazy.
You're just like, hey, your house sucks. I'm gonna come here, and I'm
not the way my house is. So I'm actually about to take your house.
So I came
turn
over
it
here.
into my house.
I came
but
over
you
here.
can still live here, but it's got to be just like my house.
So so it's like your kid comes back from a sleepover, and it's just like, so I don't know. They had cereal in a bag and drank RC cola, and you're like, the fuck they did? What the fuck did they do? No, we do boxed cereal and Pepsi. So we going over there and we're fucking them up.
Fucking them up, dude. You boil down a lot of human dynamics in a nutshell, dude. That is really the primitive nature of humans that we're still all stuck in, dude. It's just how do you play Civ 6, dude? The Mountain Blade.
That's funny.
We're gonna find out how we all play Chivalry later, dude. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I actually can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, dude, I saw this new thing that I can't tell if this is a joke. Maybe you can tell me if this is a joke. But speaking,
well, wait, dude, I feel like you were like too prepared to keep the conversation going there, and it might have been a good time to have that awkward silence that kind of naturally happens in a conversation. And I feel like a lot of times in podcasts we're not doing that. So
okay. Anyway, so they that made me uncomfortable. I didn't like it.
Really? I thought it was like perfectly timed. Honestly, I was like, yeah, dude, sometimes I just want to like break. Like, why do people gotta talk the whole time in podcasts? Nobody does that in real life. If people give it a beat. Sometimes you sit there and you're like, I actually can't think of anything to talk about, but then you do. And it's okay, Ryan, to think and know that you're not good at conversing and you're boring.
Mm-hmm.
But once you know that, something new will pop into your head because you're already thinking about how boring you are. So now you're going to think of something totally random that's going to be probably interesting.
Yeah, I've just never been funny. So I have to work at it, you know?
This is true.
This is coming from a guy who's just, you know, the naturally funny one that everybody likes. You could just sit here and fucking fart out jokes and you'd be like, oh man, Christian's so funny. And then I have to work at it. That's the thing. I have to just like, you know, be prepared.
I put all my skill points into one thing and I'm allowed to be a pure build.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay? Just because you're fucking built, you know, well-rounded and shit or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck you do. But I'm pure built, dude, and I put all the points into CHA.
CHA?
Mm-hmm. You put together what that means, dude. Cha-cha.
Yeah, you're cha-cha.
All right? All right, I put all my points into cha.
All right. No, I'm not charismatic or anything like that. But no, I just wanted to, I thought you would like this. This is the most American patriotic thing that's ever existed. It combines fighting, freedom, and gun violence. It's one of the greatest things ever. I was like, I'm always looking for new sports that could be fun. So this pulled up on my on my like discovery page, and I was trying to figure out if this is real, and it looks like it's like a real fucking sport. So the idea is it's jujitsu, but they throw in a knife and a gun in the middle of the pit, And then so it's like you can submit them if you can keep them away from the gun, or you can actively try to go for the gun, and if you get a shot off, then you win. It's pretty sick. There's like
so it's like a John Wick kind of fight.
yeah, there's like an ultimate finisher, and they start yelling. They're like, the gun's there. They try to get the gun, and then it's got a round in it too. Like, so then some guy in the middle of the fight just throws a gun in the middle of the ring, and then
this is way better than CTE, dude.
It's so much cooler.
Oh, dude, you are not gonna randomly try to run your wife over in a parking lot after this.
No, it's like, it's fun, but so then they all know where the gun is, and then you have to fight. I've seen this done with tasers before, but I like the gun version of it. Because it seems like, and I've seen a couple of them where it's like, it turns into a real struggle once the gun is in there, because they usually break and they try to go for the gun. And then a lot of the time that happens where he just like, he gets the guy gets gun and then wins. But every once in a while, a guy like isolates the arm with the gun. And he's like, no, it's not going to happen. I think this is a knife one. Yeah, and you get to stab him. You stab him. So it'll randomly generate. It's similar to Super Smash.
I've read somewhere that it's like almost like a fucking 0% chance you don't get stabbed.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody striking you with a knife.
Yeah, you just have to accept
like
stab.
It's almost just guaranteed it's happening, and you might be able to get off of him, maybe, but you are absolutely getting stabbed.
Yeah, you kind of have to decide that you're going to get stabbed a little bit, and you're going to end up with like a floppy arm or something like that when you get into a knife fight. But it's like, yeah, I think there was like some self-defense guy who said that. It was just like, okay, I'm going to teach you how to get away from a knife fight. And he's like, first thing, you're going to get stabbed. And I was like, well, what the fuck is this class for?
Turning this shit off, dude.
It's like, okay, so now I know. Cool. I got it.
First step is just give up your wallet.
Yeah.
Second step to not getting stabbed. Like, for the most part, dude, if you just give up your wallet, you won't get stabbed in life. And I feel like that's the majority of times you're going to be threatened to be stabbed.
Yeah, and I don't even have any money, so go ahead. You want my fucking credit card debt? Go ahead. It's yours, buddy.
Yeah, unless it's a girl, dude, then, you could just, throw up a sidekick or something.
Oh, yeah, if it's a girl. I think genuinely 9 times out of a 10, if a girl comes at me with
9 times out of a 10?
Yep, 9 times out of a 10. Like, that's how hot she is. But I still think I could take her. I think, like, she has a knife and she's trying to mug me. I think I get away. Again, I'd probably get stabbed a little, but I'd be fine. Like,
you're gonna get stabbed right in the femoral artery, like in your thigh.
Not a chance.
Crazy.
Not a chance. No, I think I could do it. Like,
what's your move? Your girl's coming at you. This is hilarious.
With a knife?
All right, Ryan. Your girl's coming at you with a knife. What's your move?
Wrist control. I would grab the knife by the fucking handle.
She's coming at you like this, right?
Yeah.
Now, imagine...
Grab the wrist. 2 hands.
Dude, you have to get past the knife. She's frantic.
Yeah.
She's coming at you, and she is stabbing you. The odds of you grabbing the wrist are too great. I am throwing a side kick.
Side kick is a good idea. Oblique kick might be nice.
Stomach. No, maybe an oblique.
Yeah.
Maybe a straightforward.
Yeah.
But... I am throwing a kick to the midsection.
I think I bend her knee backwards. You might have changed my idea. Like, I kick her right above the knee, and I just fold her. Her leg is backwards now, and like there's no shot she's recovering from that. It's over. She's gonna drop the knife.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't.
She could still maybe stab you. If you throw a leg kick, she's gonna stab you, dude. You have to hit the body, so you push her away with the kick as she's stabbing. That way the knife's going to drop down right in front of your chest, and then you're going to be able to grab the wrist. But you have to kick the chest first.
I think, but but without thinking this through beforehand, I think I would, I think I would go try to get wrist control. I think I could. I did. If she's coming at me flailing like this, if a lady is coming at me flailing with the knife like this, I still think I could grab the wrist. And I could fight it and knee her in the stomach.
Dude, but I feel like if my chick was coming at me like with the arm up to stab, I feel like I'd have to take it way more seriously.
What, like specifically
like if she was
your
coming
chick?
With the intent, I think your chick too, dude. I've met your chick. I feel like if she wanted to stab you, bro, and she was coming at you with an intent to harm you, she could be a lot more threatening than you think with a large chef knife.
No.
I'm imagining a Michael Myers knife.
Yeah, I just think like it doesn't matter. I just think most chicks, I think at the end of the day, if I just do 2-on-1, I grab both, I use both hands. Like, there's no chance she's beating, and then I could fucking kick her in the
If he's
stomach.
holding it like with it pointed downward,
You could grab her forearm.
dude. You're gonna have to get around the knife to grab the forearm. You're still potentially getting fucked up. If you miss, you're dead, dude.
If
Even
you're
grab the wrist is so risky. Risky business here, dude. Risky business, bud. Why do you laugh so hard at that? That's the problem. It's your problem, not mine.
It's when it's so bad. It's so much
Your
funnier.
problem.
It's like it's rare for you. It's good. That's usually my job to hit you with a wristy business.
No wrist key.
Yeah, wrist key business. Got it. Yeah, but it still sucks. But no, yeah, I like your idea of the stomach kick, but if you don't land it like solid, like if you don't blow her backwards, like fold her in half and send her, then she's stabbing you in the leg.
You are going you with all that reach too, bro. You would be able to just. They're never expecting a stomach kick. I'll promise you that. You're gonna get the wind knocked out of them for sure.
You think?
They're not bracing. They're not flexing their stomach while they're coming in all frantic. Then you hit the stomach, bro. Oh my god! Then you disarm them probably in the whole process.
Yeah.
The chaos that would ensue.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's probably she probably does fold backwards and just drop the knife.
Like not the hips, Ryan. Like the soft midsection,
Yeah.
right in the stomach area.
Yeah, she's got internal bleeding. Yeah, that's a
Just blowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? It is what it is. He's trying to kill you, bro.
Yeah, well, it's still I'm just gonna have to hear about it in the morning.
It's just so fun to it. All right. Anyways, now that we've all figured out what we would do, boys, we're ready. Back to our. You guys ready to go back to your hotel rooms?
I don't know. Maybe I think I could give a lady a knife and like not an actual knife, but like a maybe like a one with like some sort of marker on it to see. I don't even think I get touched. I think at the end of the day, like I could grab the wrist and with one hand and then I just have a free hand to do whatever I want. I genuinely think.
What if it's a strong bitch?
Yeah, I still don't think so. Like, what are we talking about? Fucking, like, you think like a jacked lady? Like, what are we talking about? We just talking about like a big fat lady? I still think I could.
So
do
what
it.
you're saying is that you think that you could take a weak man with a knife and disarm him?
Probably, yeah, probably. I think so.
So you sound like everybody who thinks that they can get out of a knife situation here, dude. It's like the.
I don't like that you don't have confidence in yourself.
You're still gonna get stabbed.
Maybe a little.
It doesn't matter how strong they are. They're going to get you once.
It's not true. If I don't see it coming, if I'm sleeping, that's how ladies do it anyway. Ladies fucking wait until you're asleep and then just like Dexter kill room you, stab you directly in the solar plexus.
Was it holding it straight up now, and now she's coming and she tries to just slash at your neck?
I think I dodge. I think I parry. I hit a well-timed parry.
We're gonna find out in chivalry. I'm gonna wreck your shit. You're saying all this dumb shit you're gonna do.
Dude, I'm so good at parrying.
Confusing it is to even remember how to do any of it.
I don't have to hit a fucking button control to parry in real life. If a bitch is coming at me with a knife, I dodge. I'll throw an uppercut to her stomach. Like I would fuck this lady up. I'm gonna give a girl a knife and fight her in the street.
He imagines like fucking doing all this cool shit, and then it shows real life, and he's like drunk and falling over.
No, I think I could do it. I will do it. I'll actively give him a real knife, and I think I could do this. It's no problem. Like if we're talking like katana, I think that's a different story. Like if we're talking machete, I think it's a completely different story. I don't exactly know when they have range to it. That's a problem.
Michael Myers' knife is long as fuck. That's like a 12-inch knife.
It doesn't. I think that's fine. It's still not the same. It's still not the same. It's not range. It's not real range. Like, I'm talking, like, if you have a full-blown sword that I have to stand, like, 5 feet back to not get hit from. Like,
there's times when I really wish we lived closer together because there's just not a world where I would not stab you every time with a weapon that's no matter what. 10 out of 10 times, I will at least touch you with that weapon, no matter if you get wrist control or what.
Yeah, because you're a man. That's different.
Dude, I'm not some big brolic man.
Doesn't matter.
I'm a fucking less than average of strength male.
It doesn't matter. It's still like 90% stronger than the average woman.
I don't know, bro.
I'm pretty sure mathematically it actually is. And I genuinely think, yeah, you're probably going to stab me a little bit. I don't think I think you wouldn't kill me. I think, one, you don't have it in you. You're kind of a bitch. And then two.
So now we pushed it back to now we are getting stabbed.
You're going to stab me. I agree. You can stab me.
Sure. Oh, okay.
You
so now
could.
You shift your entire argument just to be able to still be kind of right.
A lady can't. This was all that you shifted the argument. You fucking moved the goalpost from lady to man. That's completely different.
No, you're saying. So you're not saying that was for a girl. You still think a girl could never touch you with a
No,
knife?
I don't think she could. I say 9 times out of 10, I'm not getting touched.
Yeah, well, that's you're gonna get fucking stabbed to death,
dude. How funny it is if I get stabbed to death right now.
Totally, irony is going to strike you, dude.
How funny would it be?
Anything you might not have lived funny, but you're gonna die funny, boy, and it's gonna be an ironic death.
Dude, if I get stabbed to death, it's literally by a lady. That is the funniest way to die.
Yep. We'll put it on your tombstone. Died funny.
Worth it, honestly. I'd be fine with that.
You like got one in, dude. One last one here. One good ass opus.
Yeah, one good clip. I'm fine with that.
That's got my clip, man. My viral clip.
Dude, that's so funny.
This is it.
Somebody please isolate this audio and then put the obituary that I got stabbed to death by a really dainty lady, like a 4'8" tall Japanese woman. Just chopped me to pieces.
Yep.
That's what I want. Yeah. Anyway. All right. You want to go play Chivalry now?
Yeah, let's get out of here, man.
All right, cool. That was fun. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it.
You guys later. All right, thanks, we appreciate it.
Yeah, that was good.
And, that's good.
And synergy. No, I appreciate it. Go subscribe to the website. Go see all the stuff that has to be cut out of every episode. We'll be back next week, Monday nights. We're here live. Thank you all the people that are coming in the chat. It's live on Twitch too, if you want to go watch over on Twitch. And we are going to continue the big game gauntlet. I'm up 2-1 currently in the battle. We're going to play Chivalry.
3-1, dude.
Is it 3-1? It might be 3-1. Oh, that's really embarrassing for me. I think it might be 3-1. Yeah.
It's not been good for me.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna go continue to see who is the better gamer out of me and Christian. Subscribe if you want to go see that, and we'll see you next week. Oh, what's it about?